My name is Jessica Crichton. I'm a presenter for BBC Sport. I'm here to basically just give some tips and some insight into how I got into the industry and hopefully encourage more young people or people of varying experiences into the industry as well.
I'd say don't be scared to ask any questions, ask any people, any contacts you have, you've got to use them. And if you do get that opportunity, take it with both hands and say yes to absolutely everything that comes your way.
Troy Townsend, Education and Development Manager. Basically the role is putting the event together today. And just working with Shelley Alexander, who's obviously the editorial lead here at the BBC, but also works closely with me as my chair.
So I'm Shelley Alexander, I'm the editorial lead for Women's Sport, but I actually work in partnership with Troy Townsend at Kick It Out. I chair his mentoring committee, so I've worked on Raise Your Game events with him for the last couple of years.
I did the France-Italy game when Zidane famously headbutted Materazzi, and we had a camera trained on, basically following Zidane around the game, so we had a very early shout as to what had happened, because we knew exactly what had happened. We had caught it on camera. In fact, we probably knew before the referee. I think he was told by the fourth official what had happened on the day was Zidane. But the big events certainly would be highlights.
One of the key things that they are looking to do now in the department is get younger people like yourselves involved, and make sure that the younger audience that's getting older, that we engage with them and that we interact where they are.
My name is Simone Stewart and my role is trainee sports journalist for BBC Humberside. I got involved in football media by just networking, going to events like the one today from Kick It Out, and getting to know people. The barriers that many young people may face is that the lack of experience that they may have. I mean, I still face that today, and I've been working in football for probably almost 2 years now, but I'll definitely say experience, because a lot of people may think, oh, they don't have a lot of experience, they may have just come out of college or university and they don't have, you know, the necessarily years of experience that they're looking for, especially to work at somewhere like the BBC. But what's great about this place is that they have apprenticeships and you can do traineeships and build your experience that way. But to overcome experience barriers, I would definitely say volunteering is the way that you get that experience.
For me, the key to get more diversity in the media industry is for people to be more open, for people to understand that people from different backgrounds can add different value, different skills. I think the more that we can show through events like today that there is this great pool of young people from all different backgrounds, you know, wanting to work within the industry, we're starting the process.
I'd like to work in football media because I've got a genuine interest and passion about not only just writing about football but also talking about football as well.
Why do I want to work in football media? Because my whole life football's been my passion since growing up. I've played football, all I've done is watch football, and I don't know, it's like the perfect, I've always wanted to work in media too. It's what I studied at school, it's a subject that I fell in love with, so to put two and two together, I guess it would be my perfect job.
3 tips to getting into my role would be, you need to be passionate, you need to love what you're doing, because then everything else is just easy after that. Once you love it, it doesn't feel like work. You need to be thick-skinned. In my job, you open yourself up to a lot of public scrutiny, a lot of criticism. As soon as you're on screen, people feel like they have the need to tell you if they don't like what you're wearing, how you sound, your hand gestures. You've got to be ready for that. And also, you do have to have talent. You have to be able to write scripts. You have to be able to work under pressure to deadlines, and you have to be able to work as part of a team, because a lot of TV is very logistics heavy. It's very you have to work with someone else, otherwise the TV just doesn't get to air.
What's next for the Raise Your Game series is a number of really good and challenging events. So we have a specific women's Raise Your Game event that we're hoping to host at the end of January, and then obviously the big annual event in April, where we have people from all over the country descending to London, and we did at Emirates last year, and take part in what is a real high focus for us, probably our biggest event that we have at Kick It Out, and the annual Raise Your Game conference.
The one word I'd describe today would be insightful.
Productive.
Believe.
Motivational. Passion fueling.